them guys that are up there right now, still up there, then you know I'm gonna knock them off.
This young phenomenon already looks like a future threat to the lightweight division.
It's a little monster, man.
A product of Floyd Mayweather's gym, he churns out knockouts with the cold confidence of a veteran. Speed, precision, and a finisher's instinct have many comparing him to Gervonta Davis. His name is Curmel Big Deal Moton, and he isn't trying to be a copy of someone else's legend. He is building his own. Today, we look at how one of boxing's most dangerous young prospects began his transformation into a new force in the division.
Kid's future's so bright.
There is an old saying,
"Pressure makes diamonds, man. Pressure makes diamonds."
That is exactly the pressure Curmel grew up in. He was born in Utah, but his father, Curtis, understood. For his son to become a champion, he needed to be in the eye of the storm. At 6 years old, the family moved to Las Vegas. From that moment on, everything, every dollar, and every family dinner was dedicated to one goal: the ring.
Why do you love boxing?
Because I like hitting people.
Okay.
The young phenom quickly became a legend at the Mayweather Boxing Club. When at 10 years old, he made local kids cry and refused to spar. The coaches had to call Floyd personally. Mayweather immediately realized this kid is special and took him under his full wing.
I don't want to be 2.0 or nobody. I want to be the first me, you know?
Yeah. His amateur path began with a loss in 2015, but that only hardened Curmel. He went on an incredible run, racking up 130 wins and 18 titles. By 15, he was already a problem for pros.
I was nervous at first, but it was great work. We was both like going speed for speed. It was like a chess match, and it was fun.
When Gervonta "Tank" Davis was preparing for his title defense against Isaac Cruz, it was Moton who became his key sparring partner, working on even terms with the champion.
He was like, "Don't go, we're gonna turn you pro right now." And then a month later, I fought on Canelo's undercard.
His pro debut took place on September 30th, 2023 at the T-Mobile Arena on the Canelo vs. Charlo undercard. And here's the wildest part. He was only 17. Anywhere else, they'd tell you to wait until you're 18. But in Nevada, it's possible. And with Floyd Mayweather in your corner, it wasn't even an issue. He just pulled some strings and made the debut a reality. Ezequiel Flores stepped up against Moton. Despite being a novice, Flores already had pro experience with a 4-0 record and 3 knockouts. But the fight didn't last 3 minutes. Curmel unleashed such power on his opponent that the referee was forced to stop the bout in the very first round.
Easy one. Yep. We bigger, we stronger, we faster, and we smarter.
From that moment, the machine was launched.
Took a lot of damage. I just went like.
Just 2 months later, Moton confirmed his debut was no fluke. This time, Curmel entered the ring right after David Benavidez stopped Demetrius Andrade in the main event. The 17-year-old prospect was pitted against a southpaw from Memphis, Hunter Turbeyfield, 3-0 1 KO, who was also undefeated as a pro. The fight turned into a one-sided hunt. Moton dropped his opponent twice in the first round. A crushing body shot put the final period on the sentence. Turbeyfield couldn't beat the count. The referee waved it off just 1 second before the bell.
You know, he just turned pro. He's 2-0. But he's been doing this for like 3 or 4 years already. Already sparring tough sparring matches. You know, it's a little monster, man.
After 2 lightning-fast knockouts, many asked, what happens if Curmel meets resistance? The answer came on March 30th, 2024. Las Vegas again, T-Mobile Arena. On the undercard of the Big Tim Tszyu versus Sebastian Fundora fight, Big Deal faced Californian Anthony Cuba. It was a battle of undefeated prospects. 21-year-old Cuba had a solid record, 7-0-2, and had no intention of becoming another first-round victim.
He's got great movement. He's got good movement. He's going to put pressure on it. And now, if he starts putting on the smart pressure, walking forward and he's 17 years, he's not even a man yet.
It's just so aggressive. He cuts off the ring really.
For the first time in his pro career, Curmel had to enter deep waters. Cuba proved to be a brave and durable fighter, withstanding Moton's heavy shots and trying to fire back.
Moton, yeah, making those body shots.
Not trying to make too many mistakes.
He's terribly explosive.
But Curmel showed what had previously only been rumored from the Mayweather gym: elite boxing IQ and readiness for the long haul.
Left hook continues to be.
Jab, and straight. And you can see Cuba's overthinking it.
In this fight, with the edge belonging to the ropes, that's not good for him, because that's where he can't do that.
Moton worked at a furious pace, dictating his terms. In the 3rd round, he nearly finished his opponent, forcing him into survival mode.
Right away, which is very important.
So every punch and the timing is
His distance, but the pressure of the fighters at this stage. So what do you think about their defense? Moton's been trained by Mayweather. He looks like Mayweather.
In the 5th, he engaged in a spectacular slugfest at close range, drawing a roar from the stands.
a great student. I mean, he's doing exactly what he's doing.
He's the pressure to engage, and here comes Moton. These two youngsters putting on a show. The brightest lights in Las Vegas, and they are definitely seizing the opportunity. This is unbelievable. Cuba with his fair share of supporters trying to rally him.
In the final stretches, he continued to land heavy right hands, proving his power doesn't evaporate late in the fight. Result: a unanimous decision victory with a score of 80-72. Curmel took every round, but more importantly, he gained experience that money can't buy.
Curmel, Big Deal Moton.
We take chances to be great. All I'm saying is this. That's a good matchup.
In the summer of 2024, the young Predator crossed an important milestone. He turned 18. He no longer needed special commission permission to step into the ring. His first fight as a legal adult took place on July 6, 2024, in Anaheim at the Honda Center, on the undercard of the Diaz vs. Masvidal event. Floyd Mayweather personally walked his protege to the ring, emphasizing, "This kid is the face of boxing's future." His opponent was the experienced Nikolai Buzolin.
Profile, opportunity here.
If the previous 8-round fight was a chess match, here Curmel returned to destruction mode.
First, into the sweet signs, and we've already chronicled Vegas.
He needed only a few minutes to find his range, and by the end of the first round, a left hook to the body sent Buzolin to the canvas. In the second round, Moton's pressure became unbearable. He trapped his opponent against the ropes and unleashed a ferocious series of punches, forcing the referee to stop the bout.
Absolutely, but listen, Buzolin
Activate that hockey, boy. Let's go.
Under California rules, the fight was recorded as a clean KO. Just a month and a half after his triumph in Anaheim, Moton set out to conquer new territory in Mexico City. It was the 18-year-old prospect's debut outside the U.S., broadcast live on DAZN. The bout turned into a lightning-fast masterclass. Curmel needed just 55 seconds to remind the world why he is considered the most dangerous talent of his generation.
One terrific fight against Anthony Cuba on the Zoo Fundora undercard. And that left hook has Vasquez wobbled and...
It all started with a whipping left hook that literally rocked Vasquez and threw him back to the ropes. Sensing blood, Moton instantly switched to the attack. An explosive three-punch combination, right-left-right, sent his opponent into a deep knockout.
Fundora undercard. And that left hook has Vasquez wobbled and...
In the locker room after the fight, Moton didn't hide his emotions. For him, this wasn't just another quick win, but confirmation that he is ready to dominate on the world stage. The next stop was Philadelphia, one of the toughest boxing cities in the world. Moton arrived there to solidify his status as one of the most active and dangerous prospects of the year. This time, the event was organized by the legendary Danny Garcia, who personally invited Curmel, calling him the future of boxing. 25-year-old Mexican Hilario Moreno stepped up against Moton, but the opponent's status and age once again played no role. Curmel needed just 95 seconds to end the night. The script was classic Moton. First a hard shot to the body, then an instant, surgically precise left hook to the head. The punch was so powerful that Moreno spit out his mouthpiece and collapsed to his knees. The referee waved off the knockout at 1:35 of the first round. This was Curmel's fourth victory in a single calendar year.
Curmel is the future of boxing, you know. He signed to Floyd Mayweather, and, you know, Floyd knows talent. He knows how to make a star. And, you know, when I saw his talent, I said, I need that kid in Philly to show his talent, and he showed out tonight.
In early 2025, Curmel returned to his home turf in Vegas on the undercard of the David Benavidez versus David Morrell mega fight. His opponent was Frank Zaldivar, a technical Cuban southpaw with a serious amateur background. This bout differed from the previous blitzkriegs. The first round passed in silence. Zaldivar used his schooling to control the distance, forcing Moton to wait and look for openings.
Punches Sugar Hill and Moton able to escape.
This is what makes, you know, him into a champion, which everybody believes he's going to be.
And the ability to roll with the punches, to block the shots, deliver. Final 10 seconds of what has been a frenetic first round. A terrific.
In the second round, the Cuban was even able to land a sharp straight left that made Curmel stand up straight for a second. But that only woke the predator in him.
His face and body language of Zaldivar.
Plucked him with the left hook right. Mix in all skills. Very versatile. Seems to be the complete package. He's only 18.
Moton instantly shifted gears. He began methodically disassembling the Cuban. Heavy bodywork, sharp uppercuts, and signature left hooks.
Left hook right.
You can see swelling below the left eye of Zaldivar as Moton continues to
display by this youngster, and here we go.
Zaldivar, and I see
By the third round, Zaldivar was pinned in the corner under an avalanche of punches. Seeing that the opponent had stopped responding and was simply taking damage, legendary referee Harvey Dock stopped the fight at 151.
In a tough but dominating win, as you mentioned, Brian, over. And that was the through the guard, the left hooks.
They're going to stop it.
Overwhelming offense. Harvey Dock intervenes. Curmel Moton.
Seventh consecutive victory and sixth stoppage in his career.
This kid's future's so bright.
After a streak of 4 knockouts, many expected another quick finish from Moton. But the 18-year-old Prodigy chose the path of smart boxing instead. Instead of forcing the action, Curmel delivered an 8-round masterclass against another product of the Cuban school, Renny Mastrapa. From the opening minutes, he focused on body work, methodically stripping the Cuban of his mobility and strength. Villamonte tried to respond aggressively, but Moton demonstrated elite defense and infighting skills. In the third round, Curmel spectacularly ducked a headshot combination and instantly countered with a left hook. In the fifth round, he nearly ended the fight early, pinning his opponent to the ropes with a sustained series of powerful shots that made the arena explode with applause. In the final, 8th round, Moton delivered an impressive 30-second storm, reminding everyone that he has enough gas to push the pace even at the very end of the distance. All three judges scored it the same, 80-72. Curmel didn't give his opponent a single second of the fight. This bout became the second in Moton's career to go the full 8-round distance. He proved he can be economical, precise, and calculated when the situation demands it. After a 9-month break, 19-year-old Curmel Moton returned to remind everyone, he isn't just a prospect, he is a natural disaster. At Turning Stone Resort and Casino, the first 10-round format of his career awaited him, along with an experienced southpaw from New York, Wilfredo Flores.
Fight veteran, we are underway. 10 rounds.
From the first seconds of the fight, it was clear. Moton missed the smell of leather and sweat. He didn't waste time scouting and immediately switched on total pressure mode.
I'm in the corner right here.
Nice body work there from Moton.
6 years old, and this is, the best opportunity in front of him right now to really, kind of revive his career for them.
Moton shaking off a little bit of the ring rust, hasn't fought since May.
His body work was truly crushing. Curmel's left hook stripped Flores of the ability to maneuver, literally nailing him to the spot.
Back there, and then shot that right hand.
Flores.
Yeah, that left hand from Moton is making it real tough for him, just the way he's tapping and touching and then coming around.
Jabbing his way in. Once again, Flores is up against the ropes where he does not want to be.
At the end of the second round, Curmel landed a series with such force that Flores remained on his feet only thanks to the ropes.
Curmel's looking for that right hand to come up top when Flores throws out that straight. And Curmel's using that jab and trapping him corner to corner. Chopping right hand downstairs from Moton right here. And there's that left from Flores once more.
Oh, he's down.
Right hand up top.
Wait, is he down?
No, but he stumbled from that right hand.
The gloves did not touch the canvas.
Wilfredo Flores, his mouthpiece soaked in blood, refused to come out for the third round. For the 36-year-old veteran, this was only the second stoppage loss of his career. Boxing Prodigy improved his record to 9-0, 7 by KO. By the spring of 2026, Curmel Moton had finally outgrown the status of talented rookie. Now he is a mature 19-year-old athlete, watched by millions on social media, whose sparring sessions at the Mayweather gym draw crowds like a show of their own. His journey is a unique fusion of the steely will of a father who moved his family for a single goal, the wisdom of Floyd Mayweather, jewelry crafting the career of his heir, the incredible work ethic of Curmel himself, who after every victory invariably repeats, "Monday, I'll be in the gym." He doesn't just promise to be a champion, he already boxes like a champion who just needs time to collect all the belts in 4 weight classes. If you liked this video, hit like, subscribe to the channel. And remember, in boxing, there are no full stops, only pauses between storms. And the storm named Curmel Big Deal Moton certainly hasn't said its last word yet.